Hey everybody, Robert from Black Belt Gaming. Going to do something a little bit ahead this time in my Warhammer Quest card game. Instead of filming on a different day, following some of your feedback, I decided to push on and do another round. We'll see how it goes. I've got a little time off. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So why don't I go ahead and play the 7th round and see if we can get any closer to winning the game. So here we go. The warrior priest will take the first player marker, and we'll get started for this round number 7. All right, with Odious Grump right here in front of us and heavily wounded, let's see if we can do some damage here with our Righteous Fury. It says we may engage an enemy. Why don't we go ahead and pull down these bats and put them beside Grump, so at least we've got them out of the shadows. It says we can make our attack, and we can exhaust another action, and I think the action I want to exhaust may be this explore, so let's exhaust that one. So that's going to allow us to potentially target both of these and add 1 success. So let's put a token there. So here we go, making our Righteous Fury attack. We're going to be rolling 2 black dice and 2 white dice. Let's see how this goes. We have the nemesis icon, 2 damage. I'm going to give both of those points to the Way Watcher, so we're going to turn that 1 to a 3. That's going to be set aside. That's already done. We have a reroll. Why don't we just roll an additional white die? And we've got a success. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 successes on this attack. And it said we may target 1 additional enemy. So let's concentrate the damage first on Odious Grump. 4 damage. He's going to take 1. That's going to leave me with 3 points left. And we need 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 1 to take him down. So out of our 1, 2, 3, 4 points, let's assign 2 points to Odious Grump. 1 will be absorbed, the other point will make it through, giving us a total of 6 damage. So Odious Grump is defeated again, or does he run back to the lair? Let's take a look at that and see. It says after Odious Grump is defeated, he flees, and the party tracks him. Place the enemy card in the nemesis lair, and then add 4 progress tokens to the current locations. So that's good news. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So 4 there. Well, then we had 2 points of damage left over, and I think that can kill the giant bat. That's going to clear the board of enemies for the moment. Good news. Alright, so we'll exhaust that action. That's going to finish it for the war. Oh, we didn't even count this empowered. In fact, that would have given us 1 additional success and 1 additional point of defense. That wouldn't help us against the nemesis effect, however. But we wouldn't need to exhaust our attack card. So there you have it. I think that is done. Got a little ahead of myself. We haven't exactly wiped the board clean. We've got a rat swarm on the Way Watcher. So we're now to the Way Watcher's turn, and we need an action for her. she's going to take a shot. Let me take a look at some of these other options we may have. You may exhaust. Looking at watchful sprites, we may exhaust one non-nemesis enemy we're engaged with. That enemy retreats. And then we get to rest and heal. So it would exhaust it. We wouldn't have to worry about it this turn. I'm sure we could definitely kill it. Maybe even later this turn. But we can get it off of her. Why don't we try this? This is a rest action for our Waywatcher. We exhaust an enemy engaged with us. This enemy retreats. And that's going to go to the shadows. Then we get to rest by rolling 2 white dice. And we should have some healing. Whoa! Let's re-roll. That's going to be 2 successes. We'll put those right above her here. We're going to re-roll both of those. And one more. So a total of 3. So we just healed 3 points. We can take that off. And then I think that was it. So that's going to exhaust this card. And we're headed back over to the warrior priest. Alright, I'm wondering if I can take my time and maybe try to heal along the way once we start clearing the board a little bit. Let's go ahead and attack this rat swarm. We're going to engage one enemy. We're going to, even though this thing is exhausted, we're going to pull this guy down. And we're going to attack it with 2 white dice. I think we do have to pull a black die as well. Even though it's exhausted, that just means it's not going to activate. That's good. We've got actually 4 successes will kill this thing, but it does hit us for 1. So we do take 1 more wound, which is not good news. But we do kill the rat swarm with 4 damage. And that's going to do it for the warrior priest. So we're coming to the end of this turn. This is the second activation for the Waywatcher. I think I want to let her perform aid. And I think what we're going to do there is roll 2 white dice. And we're going to take any successes that we have. We need to re-roll this one. That's going to be a total of 3. 3 tokens that we can pass over here to the warrior priest. And let's kind of pan over that way. And we're going to let the warrior priest put his, I think it's maximum of 2 on his battle prayers. And let's put 1 on explore. Because we're going to start needing to do that soon. Or should we put that on aid? Why don't we put that on aid so that he can help her back? Alright, so we aided. The target hero may ready an action. Let's ready our explore. You may choose 1 enemy engaged with the target hero. It suffers 1 point. Nobody's engaged. Nobody's on the table right now. So that's going to exhaust aid. And we are headed back here to the end of the turn. There are no enemies right now to activate, so I think we can skip the enemy phase. And we go to the location phase. We can discard 2 tokens or take 1 enemy face down in the shadows. Wonder which one we should do. Maybe we should take 1 face down in the shadows so we can explore this. why don't we try that? I'm just going to take an enemy face down, put it in the shadows. So I'm not going to just throw away any tokens from there. And the peril phase, we'll knock it down one more step, and I think we're about headed for this orange one here at the end, but I don't think that's the end of the game. I think we can still try to win. Alright everybody, that's going to end the turn. I'm not sure if I made good decisions or not, but we've got 4 points out of the 6 that we need to explore the winding tunnels. We've got something creeping along in the shadows coming after us, but that's going to wrap up this turn. So thanks for watching. Let me know if I missed anything. It's going to be a little harder for me to go back and correct it, but it's still good for me to learn and be aware of things that I have done incorrectly. Because what I think I want to do is probably push on and play one more turn tonight, since I do have the time to do it. So thanks for watching everybody. I hope you'll catch me for the next turn coming up soon.